What's up, my NoFap brothers? What's up, kings? How are you guys doing today? I'm doing freaking amazing. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. Thank you for asking. Um, what I would want to talk about in this video would be about the way you're supposed to go about NoFap. I mean, I know you all might have some questions running in your mind. Your mind cluttered with questions like, how am I supposed to go no fap? I'm gonna get all the urges. I'm gonna be like, no, one or the other day I'm gonna slip. Guys, the one thing that you can not avoid for a very long time is slipping upon NoFap. You can relapse after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. I mean, we don't know. Even I don't know. Even you may not know right now. But if you start the NoFap journey with the one-way ticket to NoFap with me, let's go with me, then we can make the journey very, very, very profound as possible. Okay, like I just would want to tell you about the transmutation process. I think I have talked about in my previous videos as well the sexual transmutation that you can and you it's not like you are supposed to do. Yeah, you are supposed to do. Look, guys, the two things that you're supposed to do in a day when you're doing NoFap is one thing is exercise. Do even 10 minutes of sprint, 20 minutes of sprint along with some push-ups and pull-ups. Sweaty. Okay, keep your heart rate high along with that because you do have a lot of energy. You have to expel that energy or transmute it. So the second thing would be transmutation. Many of you would have read Think and Grow Rich. It's the most famous book in the whole world, especially for no fappers. um, I think the guy who invented NoFap. I mean, it's not invented NoFap. Invented the word NoFap, no PMO. I think his name was Alexander Hain or something, or sorry, or someone. So it's it will be really very, very, very nice talking to him because he has become a celebrity because many of them have followed his footsteps, and nowadays many of them are following NoFap. Many of them are going on the NoFap journey to to better themselves or to what can I call, to just put uh, put themselves out there by having a YouTube channel like I'm putting myself out there. I mean, yeah, without any judgments. I mean, when I'm making this video, my friends, I'm totally focused and I'm looking at you. Yes, I may not be directly looking at you. I'm looking at the camera over here, but once I put myself out there, I mean, there's a lot of negative comments coming, positive comments. I receive a lot of negative as well as positive comments. Do you know why I took these three deep breaths? Because being a YouTuber, having followers, having subscribers may be really good, but um, being famous, being because I have received negative comments as well. It's not like I have received all the positive comments in the world, but I have received negative comments as well. Negative comments as well. So there are certain subscribers, or I don't know about subscribers, but there are certain people who have made fun of me as well. So it's not like the many of them think I'm fake, something like that, right? So it's not like everything is uh, on track, on par. It's just we I'm supposed to know. I want to know, and I should have the courage to know what to focus on. Whether I would want to focus on positivity or negativity. What happens if I focus on negativity, my friends? If I focus on negativity, I'm gonna go spiraling down the journey of negativity. And what happens is spiraling down the negative the negative rabbit hole, and I'm gonna crash myself. So I don't want to do that in any cost. So at any cost, I don't want to do that. Anyway, my friends, have you ever heard of the businessman Mr. Carnegie? Yes, he was a factory worker, my friends. He was a factory worker. He at the time, in his childhood, he worked in the factory. So he worked in a factory. He was not very skilled at his work. He was working maybe 10 to 12 hours a day, without any rest in between, without any breaks in between. He was working for about 12 hours a day, and he started becoming skilled each and every day. Each and every day, he started becoming skilled in the factory work. Then, what happened? I think, my friends, I think the CM, the Carnegie Mellon University, is um, named after Dale Carnegie. And what happened is he started working in the factory since his childhood. I think it was his uncle's factory. I will leave the audiobook of autobiography of Andrew Carnegie in the description box below. He was working for 12 hours a day to excuse me 12 to 14 hours 12 to 14 hours a day. Then what happened is he went, okay, he started working here. He started he started started getting successful. He was all the way up. He was all the way climbing the ladder to the highest ranks. And one more thing was, I think one day his manager called him and asked him whether he knows how to print, okay, typewrite. So those days there was no computers, obviously, so they used typewriters. But he never knew even how to type a word, even a single word in the typewriter. So what he did was he took some time off, learned each and everything in the typewriter, how to write, how to operate a typewriter from the basics. He learned everything from the basics, and he became very, very, very successful. He started working overtime along with the factory work. He started working overtime, and he started writing. Okay, and he started his own typewriter. So he started delivering results to his manager, and his manager was very impressed and very happy by him, and he offered him new ranks. So what the gist of him the gist of his life story is: work as hard and as smart as possible. I mean, you might be a very skilled worker, you might be very talented. It doesn't matter until or unless you work hard, work smart, just to climb up the ladder of success in the modern corporate world, in the modern IT world, and in the modern corporate world. What is required is to work very hard and smart and be very, very, very good at one thing. And at the same time, according to Dr. Joe Dispenza, my friends, it's being said that a low level a low level software developer in a company started um, working. He was a very skilled worker in a very well established MNC. He was working in a very well established MNC multinational company, and he was very skilled. He was working. He was enjoying his work. But at the same time, I think it was one of the friend of Dr. Joe Dispenza. So what he did was he used to go to the manager's cabin, and he used to ask him whether is there any new work to be done, whether he has anything new in his hand, so that he can learn a new skill, implement that into the work, into the job that he's doing, into the work that he's supposed to do, and go ahead with that, be successful in that as well, and climb up the corporate ladder. So what he did was he used to go to the manager. He used to ask him once in a week, once in a while, once in 15 days, once in a week. He used to ask, is there anything that needs to be delivered as soon as possible, which involved new skills. So one day what the manager did was he said, okay, I have this, please deliver this on time. He gave it to the employee. The employee took it. He learned all the skills required to deliver the results. He did it. He delivered it. He got a lot of appraisals. He got incentives and he got promoted as well. So guys, promotion doesn't only depend upon the only single thing that you're focusing on, like the skilled worker, or like what can I say? I'm sorry, I'm not getting the words, but it doesn't only depend upon the present work that you're doing, but it involves learning new skills as well. So when you start learning new skills, guys, okay, I will tell this in a bit. I will explain this in a bit if you have not understood. Like if you start learning new skills on your own, sitting at home, because nowadays you have a lot of online courses available, so you can do it practically as well as theoretically. You can just start making notes and you can start doing it practically as well as theoretically. So when you start doing that, what happens is, when you start learning new skills, you will become more confident. So whenever you're going for an interview, you can, like, even if it is not related to the interview, once you get a job in that company, that person or the manager trusts you uh, in that skill. So when you showcase your skill, that person might offer a project which is related to the skill that you have. And if you do very well, maybe you will get promoted and you will get a raise, you get promoted, and you can enjoy your life. You can take yourself out, you can take your buddies out for a dinner, you can just have party, and you can just enjoy yourself, right? You can just go on a hike, you can just go on a holiday on all by yourself, because you have a lot of money now, you got promoted, and you can go and you can just enjoy life, right? So when you do all this, but the first thing that you're supposed to do is keep your focus, be focused. Guys, there was a guy by name, I don't know his name, but he competed in the CrossFit games from the year 2008 to 2012 or 13, and he won one or two CrossFit games, like 8 and 9, I think. He said, "AMRAP, as many repetitions as possible." What that is your total focus. How you're supposed to focus on the job that you do. Okay, it is nothing but, guys, when you go to the gym, if any of them who is watching this video hit the gym each and every day, you might be knowing what pull-ups are, what push-ups are, and what bench press, everything. So when you do that, won't you be more focused when you are in the gym? Won't you, like, just keep your cell phones aside for a moment, like for a half an hour or 1 hour, for how many hours you're exercising? Won't you do that? Yeah, you do that. So what happens, what you're doing in that moment is you're focusing on the present moment. Guys, I have explained this in my previous video as well, like when I do wall climbing and when I'm coming down, when I'm about to slip, my total focus will be on that particular rope, and my total focus will be coming down to the ground, not thinking about what my weekend plan would be, where am I supposed to go tomorrow, or what am I supposed to eat for my dinner, or what am I supposed to eat for my lunch. No more freaking thoughts. It's only focus on the present moment. So guys, so do that. When you do that in your job as well, it's going to be really profound. You're going to focus on one of the dreams, you focus on your goal, and the present moment. I don't know what you would want to finish, or your are you running the deadlines, are you running your errands each and every day, are you overhitting the deadlines? That all depends upon you. So when you do that and when you're focused, everything is possible, my friends. When you focus on the present moment, on the present moment, everything is possible. Guys, I think I would want to end this video by telling you a proverb or a saying said by a very great personality who I adore a lot. If you really don't know what to choose in your life, involve in the work that you're doing. Involve yourself completely, totally, 100% in the job that you're doing. life will choose itself. Life will tell you what to do, and life is never wrong. Do whatever you're doing. For example, I'm doing the video, I'm totally focused, I'm totally involved. So maybe I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I don't know anything about that, okay? But I try to do, I try to be myself involved 100% in whatever I do, okay? So anyway, my friends, like the video, click the thumbs up icon, subscribe to my channel, click the red button, notifications, my friends, click the bell button, man. Notify, you get notified when I upload new videos. It was really very nice talking to you after a long time. Yeah, I'm sure I will make sure that I'm gonna edit the videos, put some good music for you guys out there. And if my videos are helping you, my friends, it's gonna be I mean, it's a bonus for me, and I think it's a bonus for you guys as well. Try to be on the NoFap journey. I'm not telling you to do what I do in my life. Do whatever you want to do in your life. Don't copy another person. Yes, you can copy the morning routine of a businessman. That's not or a billionaire. That doesn't mean you're gonna become a billionaire overnight. You're not gonna acquire those skills overnight. Whatever, what are the, for example, if you're studying, or if you're studying for new skill, and if you're working, and if the businessman whom you're following is running his errands the whole day, like working in his office and doing his business even after dawn, what you can do is you finish off your work, come back, study the new skill, then, like, maybe you would have followed someone's routine, like he has his routine till 7:38. You can study till 7:38, man. That's enough. That's more than enough. But that's what you're doing each and every day, and you're learning new skill with the new chapter, and you're doing it practically each and every day, and that's really great, man. That's really good. You're growing. You're becoming the best version of yourself uh, by crashing your daily routine, and that's really good for you. So involve yourself in each and everything that you do 100%. And yeah, uh, take time up for yourself in a day. Take breaks, go out in nature, talk to people. It was really nice talking to you after a long time. Anyway, my friends, I'm gonna be back with another video. Until next time, it's always peace.